In today's video, man, I'm gonna bring you everything you need to know about the scoring positions in the game, man. So we're gonna start at the small forward tier list, man. In my opinion, man, the best all-around small forward you can get right now is Camille. Now, if you understand the dash and screen dash kind of gameplay, like a pillars type of offense, Camille is the best because he got enhanced 3. He has ability to dash behind the screen, and it's chicken, man. And that to me is really OP. My second opinion is going to be Natalie, man. I'm giving y'all all the cheesy scores, man. Natalie is a bucket, man. Now, she's kind of one-dimensional with her floater, but if you're a smart player, you'll mix it up. You'll use her floater. You'll hit them with a double pump. One time you'll just go up with a regular dunk, and she still can shoot. She's not the best shooter, but she will make her open shots. So then my next small forward will have to be, and she's very cheap, will be Greta. Greta is just, man, she's a bucket, man. She has floater. She just has a lot of tools in her bag. She has a floater. She has a drift shot. She has like a double pump drift. Man, she just really hard scorer, man. She's very crafty, just like a Jamal Crawford guy that has a nice handle that can literally do everything. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, you can rock out with her. And then next, I'm going to have to go with Julian. Julian's just a bucket. He has a bug right now with his, what is it? Like his little Euro step jump shot or whatever you want to call it. It's buggy right now, man. It's literally hard to stop, man. You can mix it up. You can use that to create motion to, set up your shooters, set up a dunker. And you could just also get buckets with him. He also has the layup cheese. Just a lot of unique skills, man. He also has double pump. Just a lot you could do with him. And next, if you want to go with me, I'm going to go with... I'm probably going to go with... of course, T-Mac is going to be up there. But I put T-Mac rated a little bit underneath all those. Just because... you kind of got to get used to him and master him. And then he plays the way people use T-Mac. He's kind of interfering with that block range, man. With a good defender, T-Mac is... don't get me, T-Mac has some shit in his bag. I feel like he takes a little bit of time to learn. But his jab step and his mid-range is OP. But he misses a lot, in my opinion. So... that's where I'm going to put him. I'm going to put him behind all them scores. And I put him probably like at 4th on the list in the small forward category. But don't get me wrong. He is a great alternative. He is a bucket. So next, you can put Ben and Kwang. To me, they're about the same. You know what I'm saying? They're both kind of like them. They're both really like slashers. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think Ben is a little better. But that's just my opinion. But I like Ben because he's got the jump. He's got the jump S, so he can get up there and block. So he's more of a defender. You know what I mean? But I do feel like he's like a little Giannis or whatever. But you got to know how to use him. When you're using like a Ben or a Kwang, you want your center to play outside the paint. So you want your center to screen for your PG, which is making the center come out and check the point guard because he's worrying about the drift shot or him scoring off the 3. And that's going to create the mismatch in the paint for them dunkers. And that's how you would like to set up the dunkers. But I'm just giving y'all a game if you haven't peeped it. All right, so now we can go ahead and get into... I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm not trying to have this video too long. We're gonna go into the shooting guard category. And me, to be honest with you, if I'm gonna go with the first shooting guard off rip, I'm gonna go probably Fire King, just because you can play the pass back game. He still can ISO, but it's just his high rate of 3, and he's very hard to stop. He almost requires a double team with the right user on him. Somebody that mastered him and know how to use him. He definitely requires a double team. He's a bucket. Now, I'm going to put Marcus up next. Marcus is the best isolation player on the game. 100%, no doubt. He has a quick release, and he's just able to break angles and get to his spots. Now, the hardest thing about Marcus is if the user is actually smart and he's taking his tools man, Marcus is literally unguardable. But a lot of people just like to chuck up the threes. But I'm telling you, if Marcus usually takes the twos on you, it just keeps pressure on the defense, man. I'm telling you, he's one of the hardest guys to guard. And I play as a center of help deep, and I'm telling you that he's one of the hardest guys to guard. Now, next, in my opinion, I'm going to put David. David is unique, you know what I'm saying? He has a dive ability. He's also very glitchy. He's like an upgraded Hoy, but he's just got a lot in his bag too, as far as with the pull-up jumper, you want to call it, the pull-up jumper and fader. But man, he's a nuisance, and he makes at a very high rate. So next, I'm going to probably put Susan, another isolation guard. You don't see too many people rocking Susan. I mean, to be honest, I see Foe. It's a couple like the OG players, Blade, U-Hard. A lot of the OGs, you know, they use her, but it's a great isolation player. Somebody that may be useful in BPE when they ban Marcus and Fire King, and that's when she becomes a very good option. Next, I'm going to probably throw. In my opinion, I'm probably going to throw Fredman up there, just because he's a very glitchy. To me, he's got like that small forward present, a nice little mid-range game. He can kind of do a little post fade, and he also has double pump. Just a very unique scorer in that mid-range game. Now, Ayumi, very unique, very good quick dive. So it's almost like you're getting a PG at shooting guard. Her shot's pretty fast too. Only thing I don't like about her, she's very short, but she has a great steal, so that can come in handy on the on the court. So that's just my opinion of them. And then I don't really, if you want to go, it's hit or miss with these low tier players like Hoy, Maggie, and Mary. Mary's probably a little bit better than them, but you don't, those are not first choice characters. But if you got them, good luck to you. But those are not characters you want to compete with at a very high level. And my next video, man, I'll go into a depth and drop down. But if you want to ask me, Nana is the best scoring PG. And then if I'm gonna be honest, I would probably go with Albert and then Justin. But that's gonna be it for today's video, man. I'll get more in depth, drop y'all the best PG video in my opinion. I don't really play PG, but I'm just telling you what type of PGs I want on the court. But this is your boy A Fool checking out, man.